As of 5 p.m. this afternoon, I am now officially the president of Beard Team USA for the Pacific Coast. And now for the joke. Our dear friend the Mollophant, Paul, sad to say, about a week ago had a horrible accident. Now, before I continue, let me just reassure you that he's perfectly fine in himself. He's no problems whatsoever. He's completely recovered, so he's fine. Not to worry at all, okay? He's fine. But at the time, as he was crossing the street, he was hit by a driver going way too fast. As people began to gather and the police and the fire and the EMTs gathered around him, the policeman leaned over and, they didn't think he was going to make it at the time. He looked pretty banged up. And so the policeman says, "Sir, what happened? Can you tell us what hit you?" And the Mollophant kind of, he's still dazed and he's stunned and he's shaking his head and, he's in a lot of pain. And he says, "No, I don't know what happened. Just all I know is that I was walking across the crosswalk and bam, out of nowhere." The fireman then leans over and says, "Well, did you what was it that hit you? Did you see, was it a motorcycle? Was it a passenger car? Was it a truck? Mollophant says, "No, it was going too fast. I couldn't make out what kind of vehicle it was." Then the EMT says, "Well, did you get a make of the car? Ford, Chevy, GMC?" And he just shakes his head again and says, "No, I have no idea what hit me. It was just going way too fast." And the policeman kind of thinks, "Well, what about a color? Surely he probably saw the color of the vehicle." Mollophant says, "No, it was a blur. Just a blur. That's all it registered as." So the policeman, the EMT guy, the fireman, they're just kind of scratching their heads. How are we going to help this guy, The policeman says, is there anything at all you can tell us about what happened here? And he goes, "Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, I can tell you who hit me." The policeman, they're all, fireman, EMT, and they're all incredulous. "What, you know who hit you? And he says, "Yes, it was my wife." And the policeman says, "Well, wait a minute now. If it was going so fast you couldn't even tell her what kind of vehicle it was, or the make of the vehicle, or the color of the vehicle, how in the world do you know it was your wife?" And Paul says, "Well, officer, I'd know that laugh anywhere." Thanks for listening.